phenomena you're about to witness could well revolutionize your way of thinking.
Sega is the only true gamer left in the video game category. Defiant, passionate, we're fiercely independent, and we're unwilling to accept anyone else's definition of the world. Like all true gamers, we're relentless in our pursuit of the next thing. We'll accept nothing less than revolutionizing the world of gaming.
And now listen carefully, my friend. When I say to you that eternity will be encased in a plastic box.
We're not afraid. We'll take whatever risks necessary to remain on the cutting edge and stay ahead of the game. And beware, you never know what we'll do next. We're hell-bent on having the time of our life, fueled with boundless energy, uncompromising passion, and the untamed spirit of creativity. We're passionate when it comes to games. Sega is gaming. The challenge of winning, the threat of losing, it all boils down to the thrill of the game.
We're gonna fight, and we're gonna win!
Sega's gonna take its own road into the brave new world at 128 bits with our hair on fire.
Get on top!
No fear and no looking back. And if this makes you uncomfortable, then so be it.
Come get me!
Right on.
Watch this. I've got a plan. I can beat this thing.
Excellent.
Why?
Think out loud in my ears.
It's thinking. It's thinking. It's alive. It's alive. It's thinking.
What's hot in the world today?
Listen,
What's hot? Movie.
what's the rage? Music, entertainment, style, hot topics from Pepsi.
What's hot in entertainment? Digital entertainment on the web. It's TV you watch with a mouse instead of a remote control. It's cyber television like you've never seen, like Den.net. 30 original 6-minute shows you can only watch with a modem. So get rid of your remote and click on Den.net. It's television for the net generation. What's hot in tech? Sega Dreamcast. Get ready for the most realistic, sonic speeding, pigskin spiking, round ball jamming, aggro skating system on the planet. There's even a built-in modem, so you can wire to the web and play anyone, cross-town or cross-country. Experience visual reality. Look for more hot topics coming soon from Pepsi, your cool source for hot.
Video game makers have a lot to celebrate.
The Sega Dreamcast.
This is the one you're going to be hounded for by your kids for Christmas time. What we're talking about is the Sega's new Dreamcast.
It's new, it's hot, it's considered the ultimate video game machine.
The Dreamcast.
The company that brought us Sonic the Hedgehog is running hard.
This is the Dreamcast from Sega. The
Dreamcast, Dreamcast.
And the graphics are better than anything you've ever seen.
I used to be a PlayStation kind of a guy, but now I'm a convert. I'm definitely with Sega.
We're gonna kick ass this year.
I hooked up with the real star of the 1999 E3, and my producer Fred will hand it over at this point, and I will show it to you. Fred, you can let go of that at any given moment. That's right. It is the Sega Dreamcast, the real star of this year's show. Even though there was plenty of superstars in attendance, this was the item that everybody wanted to put their hands on. I'm talking Steven Spielberg, Wesley Snipes, and none of them could get it except me. I even got it with the controller that my producer Fred will now hand over begrudgingly. And let me tell you, this thing is powerful. I'm told that it is 15 times more powerful than your Sony PlayStation and 10 times more powerful than your Nintendo 64, which means that the super spoiled celebrity kids here in Hollywood are probably now screaming 5 times louder because I've got one and they don't. But you gotta suffer through it, Spielberg, because this one is mine.
Sega of America's president, Bernie Stolar, backed his claim by having more than 40 Dreamcast titles in Sega's booth, ranging from House of the Dead 2 to Rally 2. Of course, not all are planned to be released in the U.S.
Dreamcast this year will deliver what we believe is not the next generation system, but a new way of playing, a new way of gaming. We're including a 56K modem in this system, which will evolve into a community of gaming.
And Shenmue, the role-playing game for the Dreamcast, was finally shown at E3. According to Sega, Shenmue's depth, animation, and graphic sophistication could give Final Fantasy developers a run for their money. E3 observers think Shenmue could be a must-have title for the Dreamcast.
This is a game called Shenmue from the creator of Virtua Fighter and Daytona. His name is Yu Suzuki. Developed in Japan. It's going to be brought here. It's extremely cinematic. What we're seeing as technology moves forward, we're seeing almost, like you said, cinematic and photoreal images. It's going to be a lot more emphasis on camera angles, camera work, and even, lens tricks. And while it's completely computer generated, we're using a lot of sort of analog and real world optical illusions, just as you would with a real camera.
It's absolutely amazing stuff. It would have taken a supercomputer in the 80s.
It would have taken a supercomputer 2 years ago. This is NFL 2000, which is being developed by Sega of America and Digital Extremes. The character animation you're seeing here is better than pretty much anything that's come before it. These two games were two of the most impressive things I saw at the show.
With several action and sports titles on display, the reaction here seemed to be favorable to the Dreamcast so far.
It looks like an excellent, excellent system. I'm probably definitely going to pick one up myself.
The graphics are superb. The handling on all the games is very, very smooth and very easy to pick up. It is very, very good. There's no doubt about it.
This is the Dreamcast from Sega, their next generation game machine. And the graphics are better than anything you've ever seen.
Don't take my word for it. Critics are giving the Dreamcast rave reviews.
Excellent system. It's got good, really solid graphics. It's a big advance over anything that's on the market today.
The Heinz family is one of the first in the country to play the new Sega system. That's because we arranged for them to test drive it for us. All the Heinz kids were very impressed with the new Dreamcast games.
Well, it makes it look really cool and stuff.
Even Dad noticed a difference.
With the 3D objects, you can actually move around them. You can see there's a backside to objects.
You're watching Southern California's CBS 2 News.
We have got your sneak peek at the video game of, well, this is the one you're going to be hounded for by your kids for Christmas time. What we're talking about is the Sega's new Dreamcast player. And our own resident kid, Jason Carroll, went out there to play this thing. Jason, what's this one all about?
Well, I used to be a PlayStation kind of a guy, but now I'm a convert. I'm definitely with Sega. Take a look at what they're going to be offering. Brand new video games with graphics like you have never seen before.
There's nothing that can touch it, technically speaking.
It is the most TV-like that you'll ever see. This is something never been done before.
You've never seen Grant Hill or that little blue dynamo called the Sonic Hedgehog look quite like this.
News straight from America's hometowns. This is All News Channel.
Sega is launching a new video game system called Dreamcast, and it doesn't just have better pictures and sound. Sega says it packs 15 times the power of a PlayStation, and the price isn't out of the ballpark.
Sega Dreamcast, in launching at a price point of $199 this year, is under $200, and that's never happened before. Also, it will come with a 56K modem, and that is the first time ever.
The modem allows you to play with your friends online and even send email. And 16 new games also get players right into the mix, like NBA 2000, which shows close-ups of the players' faces, and football games played in virtual stadiums created to look just like the original. Dreamcast will hit store shelves in September.
It's the biggest thing at the biggest game show, Sega's new Dreamcast. Sega says it's not just the next generation in video gaming. Dreamcast is a whole new platform.
It is really the first video game console to have 128-bit graphics and internet connectivity, giving players a whole new way to play.
That consumer will be able to play with friends or within a community of players across the world. That's a first.
In NFL, we're using 1,300 motion captures per player, so that when a player gets tackled in a traditional video game, they kind of just fall over. When a player gets tackled in our NFL game, depending on where they get tackled, they buckle to the right, buckle to the left. A lot of that is due to the amount of motion capture we put into the game.
Sega introduced its revolutionary Dreamcast technology at the E3 conference in Los Angeles last week. Now, it won't be available in stores until September, but its arrival here was the talk of the industry. Dreamcast is best in the area of sports, with players appearing to be almost lifelike. It rains on screen, or it can be sunny and the players get sweaty or muddy.
Graphics are excellent. There's no pauses. Everything seems seamless. In fact, the complaint is really the resolution of the television sets. Is what's butting up against the technology now.
Schultz thinks there will be a high demand for Dreamcast once it's available.
Live from KSTP-TV, this is Channel 5 Eyewitness News Midday.
Right now, we are taking a look at Sonic Adventure. What's that game like?
Well, this is the fastest ever 3D platform game ever created. And what you're looking at is Sonic running through lush, beautiful environments ranging from Caribbean beaches to mystic ruins, and he can even get caught up in a tornado. And he's playing with one of 6 of his friends, and they could do everything from run to spin dash to fly to dig. So there's a lot of variety for both novice and expert gamers. Well, we are the only company here unveiling a new video game system, Sega Dreamcast. It's a 128-bit video game system, which is 15 times faster than a PlayStation, 10 times faster than a Nintendo 64.
ABC 7 News.
Well, Sega is about to roll out a new video game system. Dreamcast has a price tag of about $200. It features a portable system that lets transfer games to a handheld unit, so you can play on the go. Dreamcast also has a modem that lets you play against other people online. Sega is introducing 15 new games with the system. Dreamcast goes on sale September 9th.
them come in. Come say what for make them come in. Come say what for make them come in. Come say what for make them come in. them from me. Come say one protect them from me. Come say one protect them from me.
crew will do the best move to prove that skill. Head spin, back spin, straight up into windmill. Kids chillin', the harder rock steady. Better hurry up and start if you're not ready. You may lose your title, you know it's vital. You overwhelm competition like a tidal wave. Now you're a slave to the beat. Body popping on the corner of the street. Heat of the summer hits like a ton of bricks. Get on the floor, kid, and bust your tricks. In the mix, crowd goes wild. Funky child born into wild style.